not burglars. I don't have the energy to scream.
Well, can't you sleep either?
I begin to think I'll never sleep again. I'm just lying there night after night with it all going round in my head. Just waiting for it to be morning so there'll be a letter. But there never is. I don't know why I bother.
Do you want some tea? It's probably a bit stewed.
I don't even believe that anymore. I mean, just what am I expecting, eh? A telegram from Rio or somewhere saying, come and join me in the sun. Highly likely. Yeah, I've got a confession to make.
What?
I did a really naff thing yesterday. I phoned Mags. Boy, did she not want to know. Oh, she was polite enough and all that, but you could feel the ice down the phone, you know. Pathetic, isn't it? Driven to ring him round his old girlfriends now in case they might know where my own father is. Oh, this tea's disgusting.
So Ash knelt in front of the silver tree and wept bitterly. Her silver leaves shimmered in the moonlight, for of course she was pleased to see him again. He told her Oak was...
Are you ever coming back to bed?
She was nearly asleep.
Just put her down. She'll soon go off. Here, do you want me to do it?
No,
Come on, darling.
she'll only get straight back up and come into our bed.
Oh, let her. Look, I don't care as long as we get some sleep. I've got a big order coming in the shop tomorrow.
No, you were right. There's no point in me giving advice to people if I don't take it myself. Children shouldn't get into the habit of sleeping in parents' beds.
I wouldn't mind, but we ain't even the parents. We got all the work without having all the fun in the first place.
I don't need remarks like that, thank you very much. I'm worried sick about my dad. I'm trying to do the best for all of us here. I'm in trouble at work. Oh, look, this just isn't the right time, OK?
Oh, look, it was a joke. Look, we've really had it if we lose our sense of humour as well. I'm sorry.
Woke me up. Junior, why don't you just go back to sleep? I'm going to sleep with these two tonight, all right? Come with me.
Hello, Kev. I thought I'd be first one up this morning, darling. You beat me to it.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, now what are you apologising for? This is Liberty Hill.
Do you want me to start breakfast?
Now, you sit down there. You're paying us B&B. We cook you breakfast.
Do you mind, though, Frank? I mean, say if you do, please. I know Pat didn't really consult you, and I don't want to cause any trouble between you.
Darling, let me tell you something. There's a few extra bob coming in, and we've got a lovely face like yours around to keep us all happy thrown in Buckshee. Now, why should I mind?
I feel about 100 this morning. But let me do something, please. I never was one for sitting still. Makes me all twitchy being waited on.
Besides, you become your pet. Stop her from moaning about me being down at the car site all day, shifting the merchandise. Kathy. I've got a loader coming this morning, 8 o'clock with me first load of stock.
You really go for all that stuff, didn't you?
It's been me life, darling. The ducking and diving, the bobbing and weaving, the one step ahead of the punter. You know what I'm talking about. You've done the markets long enough. Out in all weathers, the laughs, the jokes, looking after traders, the one, you know, the way we do.
I didn't realise I was going to miss it so much. That's one of the reasons I come back.
My pet. She's a good enough sort. But she don't understand. We don't know how she could. I mean, she's a born barmaid, that lady. She makes this place tick. I ain't fool enough not to realise that. But me, oh, if I feel honest, don't I? I feel a right prat behind that bar. Sorting the customers out the other side. I'll get a bit of a kick out of that, but don't know what my mum says, love, Well, it ain't no life for me.
Morning, all.
Hello, darling.
Couple of sparrows, haven't we? Must be nearly spring. I fancy a bit of black pudding this morning. How about you?
I don't believe this. Mustn't out of his bed without being asked.
Leave it out, will you? What's so funny? I'm going round to Gran's.
What for?
See if she wants roller tape for a walk before I go to school.
Eh?
What are you looking like that for?
Now you want to do someone a favour without being asked also, eh?
Sue, I am so glad Sue, what is the matter? Nothing. Why? Oh, you look terrible. You haven't got that flu bug that's going around, have you? Because my kids were whinging this morning, except for little M&A, who was her usual cheerful self. No, I'm not ill. You know, Dad's got it really bad. Mum rang me this morning. Yeah, it would be when Mehmet and Ali are away. I was going to ask if you'd do the cafe while I went over there, but I think you better go straight back to bed yourself.
Yeah, I'll do it. I just didn't sleep very much, that's all.
Are you sure? All right, look, I'll take little Ali with me.
No, I don't want him going over there. I don't want him going near them.
Hello, is it the personnel department? Yes, well, I'm inquiring about a friend of mine, Jan Hammond. She used to work... Yes, I know. She went to work in Venice, didn't she? Well, see, the problem is I've mislaid her number. Well, actually, I had my Filofax stolen, you know how it is. Well, I could give you my number. It's 503-8314. My name's Michelle Fowler. And if you could get her to call me about 6 o'clock British time, that'd be great. OK, then. Thank you very much.
Shell?
You make me jump.
I'm sorry to come round so early, but I want to ask you something.
Well, you better hurry up. I've got to get to work.
No point in beating about the bush. I want to know what's going on between you and your mum. Now, whatever it is, it can't be that serious. You've both got tempers and you get your stubbornness from her, but it's gone on long enough. Now, I'm ready to make the peace, but I can't do that if I don't know what's going on.
Dad, I know you mean well, but this is something between me and Mum. We'll sort it out in our own time.
Hello, Mum.
Well, Simon?
Simon, how are you, son? Thank you. Right, ladies and gentlemen, who but my nearest and dearest, you set me on the road to fortune. Here, darling, do your
Yeah,
stuff.
all right.
Do your stuff, go on.
I declare this flourishing enterprise well and truly open. Still think you'll start raving bonkers.
That's a load of rubbish, isn't
I
it?
beg your pardon, do I spot a customer, young man? What can I do for you?
Well, haven't you got anything a bit more stylish?
Like what, son? You name it, honest Frank, I'll get it for you.
Well, look, it's got to be practical for my job, but I mean, it's got to look good for Cindy, right? She ain't going to go around in any old head. We mean, to start as we're going to go along, in the fast lane.
There he goes again, being utterly mobile. You know, he's never been the same since he saw that copy of the face in the dentist.
I keep telling himself he's joking, but he ain't.
Oh, right.
You know, like I said, I want something a bit more stylish. You know, like a Jeep.
Oh, no! You don't want one of them, I suppose they're supposed to be dangerous.
Whoa, 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 whose side are you on? As a matter of fact, here, my old son, I think I can lay my hands on exactly what you may be looking for now. It may take a few phone calls and a bit of persuasion, but I think it can be done. One clean motor car. When I say clean, I mean absolutely spotless.
That's no problem. I'll do the store this afternoon, then I'll close it this evening. And if you're getting all right with Kathy, you can take her out.
Oh, thanks, Art. It's going to be all right. I can feel it.
Oh, you just take it easy, that's all.
Look, me and Kathy, we belong together, don't we?
There's no doubt about it. You've got to agree. Don't ask me. I finished giving out advice a long time ago. In fact, I could do with some myself, you know. Here. Pauline, she hasn't said anything to you, has she? What about?
Now, don't tell you and her having a fuss.
No, it's between her and Shell. And I can't get any sense out of either one of them as to why.
Certainly.
Hello, Arthur. Hello,
Hello,
Pete.
Mo.
Yeah, I'm well ahead with me cooking, so I wondered if you'd like me to open up the community centre for you again, save you the trouble.
Oh, I wouldn't say no. You know, between you and me, it's getting a real hassle.
Time passes quick if you keep yourself occupied, that's my motto. Give that floor a good going over with the mop and bucket. That place is a proper caretaker, if you ask me. That floor hasn't had a good scrub in months.
It's silly me.
Great. I've been looking for you. I need to borrow a rollie.
The what?
See, we've got this special project going on at school, and the RSPCA man's coming to give us a talk about kindness to animals. And we've got to bring our pets in to see we're looking after them proper.
This dog's been in prime condition ever since he's been with me.
Yeah, I know that. I just want to show him off, that's all. You know how much I care about him, Gran.
Oh, all right then, Ricky. But with all this dog fighting and stuff going on, it does me heart good to see a boy who has the welfare of animals at heart.
Right, calm down. I've got to have a note. If I don't have a note and I'm late, I'll be in trouble.
Look, in a minute. I can't do everything, Rachel. Will you keep still? Matthew, the toast is burning.
Yeah, all right. Toast was fine till he got hold of it.
Why me? I get blamed for everything around there.
All right, Junior, you take Aisha in the bedroom, find her shoes and put them on. I will write you a note. I wish I had someone to write me an excuse now. I mean, enough trouble as it is.
All right, you know. How about my wife is suffering from the same domestic problems as most of the people she visits? How's that?
Very funny. I'm going to have to work late tonight to make it up. There's no other way for it.
Oh, what's new?
Look, I worked through lunch if I could, but I've got to go visit my dad in hospital.
You want me to go with you?
No, what good would that do? It'll only make him worse if he wakes up and sees you there.
Thanks.
Do you really get used to being a lady of leisure? Mind you, I expect they'll be giving me my cards any day now, so I'll have to.
Yeah, me too.
You look pretty silly in a frock. Hey, you've eaten all the chocolate ones.
My mum thinks I'm up the bank. Frank thinks I'm down the cellar. Well, they told me to be a bit more enterprising, so I am being, haven't I? Anyway, no, I never. You ate the last one. I'll tell you what we do, Sharon, right? We do something to cheer you up a bit.
Like what?
Well, we could watch Playbus, have a game of Scrabble, or we go up the common and watch little boys playing football.
Oh, terrific. I'd rather be depressed.
I'll tell you what, right? We'll go out that new club one night, if you like. It's supposed to be really good.
OK, then. You got a date?
Just good friends, though, right?
Of course.
Dot, will you go home and lie down? I can do the service washes for you. I know how conscientious you are, but there are times when you really do have to let go.
Well, it was not sleeping all night what done it. It brought on my migraine, you know, just laying there, thinking of the damage I might have done to poor Colin. Nobody knows how I miss him. I only meant to well.
Dot, will you please stop it? I've told you 1,000 times. I told you what I heard in good faith, and you did what you did out of concern for him.
Yes, I've apologised to Guido. He was very nice about it, you know, considering.
Considering what? And Pauline had no right to talk to either of us like that. She's the one who should be apologising, because you'd be the first to come to Colin's side in his hour of need. That's the way you are. It's the same as ways when you've helped me. You always put other people first, and I'm not going to stand by and watch you making yourself ill. Now, will you go home? I'll come straight back as soon as Pauline takes over and bring you up some nice soup. Just for once, let somebody else look after you.
Oh, you are good, Donna. Here, I hope I ain't got that flu that's going about. I was talking to Gizen this morning. She said Mehmet's dad's Evers about. On the way to work, she said he's got a temperature.
Well, did she say anything about me?
No, why?
Oh, it's just I had a bit of a row with them in the cafe yesterday.
Oh, Donna.
I didn't want to bother you with it. It's just they were really rude to me when I complained about the cab being late.
Oh,
especially Sue. I nearly missed my appointment, you know, and after you'd gone to all that trouble. After you left there, that place has just gone down the drain.
Yeah, that's true enough.
There's no excuse for rudeness, is there? And I can't deal with people being negative when I'm trying so hard to keep myself straight. You see, that's what they said at the centre. I've got to think and act positively. So I just have to give the cap a wide berth in future. Dot, put your coat on and go home. And take your temperature. You do look a bit flushed. You can safely leave everything here to me.
Oh, love, there's been no sign of them. No phone call either. Well, I mean, what can I do? I'll tell them as soon as I see them, all right? Oh, I'm sorry he's so ill, but what can I do? I can't do nothing about it, can I?
Can I have a bowl of soup, please, Mrs. Butchers? I'm in a rush.
When were you ever not in a rush, young lady? Homemade this is, fresh chopped vegetables, none of your tinned rubbish. It deserves to be eaten slowly and with relish.
Yeah, I'm sure it's delicious.
Yeah, I meant to ask you about the damp in my kitchen. Now, that's a health matter, isn't it? Can't be doing my chest any good.
Yeah, I'll put it on my list, OK?
Hiya. All right, Cromwell, how you doing?
OK. Oh, Rod, you wouldn't know if,
Look, if it's about Donna, I don't want to know. I'm not her minder, right?
No, why would you think that? I just want to know if Matthew's been on your stall this morning.
No, he's already bought up all the decent stuff I've got. Must be great having a shop. You can just sit out the back and no one can get at you.
Right, keep an eye on this soup a minute, will you?
There you go.
£3.6. Wonder how they're getting on upstairs.
Who?
Pete and Kath, of course. Who else?
Well, that's up to them, innit, Mum?
Well, you might show a bit of concern. Well, they've been very good to you.
I know, Mum. The best thing I can do is stay well out of it. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know nothing, do you? I'm surprised you even got the energy to get out of bed in the morning.
You seem to have forgotten, Mother, that I haven't got my own bed no more.
Hello? Hello, Jake. Yeah, it's me, Carmel. Hi, I just wanted to know, has Matthew been in? No? All right, no messages, please.
Rod, there you are. I've been looking all over for you. Listen, I've talked it over with Dot, and she's going to know.
Oh, they're lovely, Pete. I'll just put them in the sink. I'll find a vase later. You don't find anything in someone else's kitchen. Sit down if you want, or open the wine if you want to do something.
Nah, not for me. I've done enough of that lately, Kath. I'll open it for you, if you like.
No, I won't bother if you're not going to. It's just ham and salad. Cold stuff, I hope you don't mind. Seems weird, doesn't it? Eating in this kitchen. Even after all this time, I still think of it as Angie's. It's funny how things turn out. Don't suppose you've heard anything back then? I was awful for poor Sharon.
Kath, I haven't come here to talk about Den.
No. Well, don't do to keep going on about the past, does it? It's the future we've got to think about now, isn't it? What do you think about Ian getting engaged, then? It worries me, Pete. He's so young still. It's not that I've got anything against Cindy, but...
I don't want to talk about Ian. Well, not yet. I've come to talk about us.
Look, I'm going to be staying here for a bit. Pat says I can have a room, and I'm going to try and start the stall up again.
Yeah. Are you OK for money? I mean, I wouldn't like to see you going without.
Oh, I'll manage. Can I expect for you to pay towards... well, our trial separation, can I? Look, do you want some bread without?
Nah. I'm not hungry. So that's what we're doing, is it? Trial separation. Oh, come on, Kath, it don't make sense. So I said in my letter, I want you back.
I know, it was a lovely letter. I know it must have cost you to write it.
But you still haven't answered what I asked.
We can't start over as if all those years have never happened, Pete. It's just not realistic. We're not young anymore. There's not much we don't know about each other. That's why we'll always be a part of one another, no matter what.
So if you're telling me there's hope, OK, I can put up with anything as long as there's hope. I know you won't be the same until we get that trial out of the way and sent that little slag down forever, as far as I'm concerned. Look, Kat, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. I mean, I know things won't be right between us, so we get that out of the way. OK, I've done some bad things. I apologise, I'm sorry, but I was...
Look, don't say that, please. That's all been said. It's over. I behaved just as badly.
No, he was a diamond. Didn't see it until he was gone. But like I wrote you in that letter, I'm going to make it all up to you. I'm going to take you out, leave you alone, let you have your own space. Won't pressurise you, make any decisions. And when you want me, I'll be there.
Well, you just have to close them, won't you? Ain't my fault they haven't turned up. I mean, what do you expect from those two? You know what they're like. Do you know what? I must be crazy going into business with you lot. I've had this catering job booked for ages. I've got to go early.
Men, you're never there when you need it, are you? Can't think of all the graft I've put into this.
When you two stop arguing, I'd like a cup of tea.
Well, I'm off home. I've got to see those kids. My little Ali needs his tea, and I'm not having his routine upset.
Yeah, hold on, Sue. What about the cabs?
I don't give a monkey's about the cabs. Why should I care? Nobody else does.
Sue, will you stop having a go at me? I haven't done anything wrong.
Look, when they get back, would you tell Ali that I have walked out and I don't care if this place goes down the drain?
Sue, I've been trying to tell you I've got to go early.
I don't give a monkey's. Do what you damn well please. I'm off.
Oh, Sue.
I hear that they've gone to a dog fight. You know, that's kind of a bit fine, isn't it?
Who told you that?
Hey, we saw them with some terriers. He put two and two together. Mind you, that's a nasty business. Serves them right if they do get nicked.
Yeah, Uncle Arthur, if I was you, I'd keep quiet about this. If Sue finds out, she's likely to commit murder, the mood she's in.
Yeah, dead temperamental, that lot, aren't they? And Sue's worse than them, and she's not even a Turk. All lovey-dovey one minute and at each other's throats the next. I can't be doing with it. I'm all for the peaceful life myself. I mean, when Pauline starts, I'm off over that allotment like a shot before the dust settles. Am I going to get this cup of tea or what?
Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose you could do me a favour, could you, Uncle Arthur? Look after the cab control. None of the drivers have turned up.
Well, what are you worried about? It doesn't affect your bit of the business.
Oh, yes, it does. That sort of inefficiency spreads like wildfire. I'll tell you what, I want to have a word with Ali and Mehmet when they get back and all. Do you know what? I sometimes think the only person who cares about this cap is me.
Yeah, Gran, one dog all present and correct. The RSPCA man said it was the best looked after dog you've come across in ages. Hey, Gran, do you want me to bring him to one of their special classes? It's with his pedigree, and that is such a fine specimen of his breed.
What say? Yeah, when is it?
Oh, they'll let me know, but I'll take him, because I'm busy, you are. Hey, Gran, you don't know he's got his pedigree, do you?
No, I don't. I was asking your dad about it the other day, because I thought it might be needed. He didn't like to ask Sharon about it just now. Not with her being so upset about her dad being missing. Didn't hardly seem to be the time. But you are a good boy. Come in and have a bit of tea.
No, thanks. Look, I've got to go. I'm looking for Sharon. You ain't seen her about, have you?
Yes, I'm afraid you have got the wrong number, yes. Yes, we did have a standard poodle. When was this? Oh, this afternoon. No, I'm afraid he's not back yet. Yes, I will tell him. Thank you.
Hello, my darling.
What was that? I can't believe that tow rag.
What do you want about?
I mean, you never guess who that was. That was the Highbury Kennels.
Yeah? What about?
That pig of a brother of mine's gone too far this time. I can't believe even he's got the brass neck.
What's Kennels got to do with Ricky?
They were phoning up to see if I would confirm Rolly's pedigree. He's only trying to put him out to stud.
I knew he was up to something this morning. Come on, own up. That's enterprising, love. I mean, I don't know where he gets it from.
Well, I don't see what's so funny. I mean, isn't there anything that scumbag wouldn't do for money? I'm surprised he's not out there trying to sell me.
I thought I told you, as far as I'm concerned, you are invisible. I cannot see you, I cannot hear you, you do not exist.
But I've called to everyone in the square because of you and what you said. I didn't mean to cause harm. I told Dot to go around taking the whole thing back. Are you listening to me? What more do you want me to do? Oh, look, Rod, you're not like the others. They all hate me. They all use me. Ian, Wixie, Ali. The only one who never did that was you. And I'm sorry about Colin. I know you won't believe me, but I am. Listen, you were right. He was good to me. I only wanted to hurt him that much because he said he was my friend. He left me, but he said he was my friend. Everyone, all my life that I've ever needed has rejected me.
You can't see further than yourself for 1 second, can you? Colin was sick. Whatever else was going on when he went away, he had more important things to think about than you.
Look, I'm trying to be honest with you. I can't help it if it comes out like that. But, Rod, let me come round tonight, please. Anything you want me to do to prove to you I'm sorry, I'll do it. I know what men like. At least that's one thing I can do.
Donna, shut up.
The only one I ever cared about was you. You once told me about a girl that you loved.
Don't you ever speak about her.
Okay, I don't want you to love me. I don't even want you to like me. I just want you to take notice. So you're my very last chance.
show you. She's just here. Who's calling? Jan! Well, this is Sharon. Sharon Watts. Oh, of course, my dad's with you, isn't he? Well, then how on earth did you know to call here?
They've done this before, the bitches, closing the cafe, going on strike. This time they're not going to get away with it.
Shut up, William. I'm trying to make sense
What
out of
does
this.
he say?
Well, his dad has been taken ill. That's why they've had to close up. Guzen's been with him all day. Listen, let's get round it. He could be dying.
You don't believe that, do you? He's been dying for years. He's tried that old deathbed routine many times before. He just wants to bring the family together, that's all.
I don't believe you just said that. All my life he's put you first. Whatever I did didn't count, did it? I mean, the sun always shone out of your... You don't give a monkeys, do you, huh? Mehmet, his favourite son. And all you can do is sit there and count your winnings.
He would do the same. We're very much alike. You see, with me, he knows he's made a man. Not like my little brother who runs away at the sight of blood.
So what if I did, huh? Listen, any man who got a kick out of what we saw last night is perverted, OK? I'm not ashamed of saying I was sick to my stomach with it, OK? Blood, I can take. But cruelty for the sake of it.
Take it easy. I can't say it turned me on either. But are you going to say no to this little love? You want it?
Just give it to me.
You want it? Baby. 300 net profit, all you can do is moan. You never did know how to enjoy yourself. Look at you, running straight back to the little woman.
Eyes in the cupboard, OK? Just hold your mouth.
I don't care what you say. If there's enough here, I'm taking you out for a drink.
Will you babysit?
We can take her with us. Diane won't mind. Oh, I knew you was a good mate, Shell, but to actually go to the trouble of finding Jan, well, in Italy, in case my dad might have gone there, just for my sake, I can't get over it.
Oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I've got through all my paperwork and my dad feels a bit more comfortable, which is all we can expect at the moment. And I am sorry I was snappy this morning.
It's all right.
So where is everybody?
Depends what you mean by everybody, aren't you? Or don't I count anymore? Do you want a drink?
No, thank you. I meant, what have you done with the kids?
Aisha's in our room.
What? How'd you do that?
Just put her in bed and shut the door. She fell asleep in mid-screen. She didn't even wake when I picked her up off the floor.
You mean you left her to cry herself to sleep?
It was what she needed. I mean, she was beside herself. She forces herself to stay awake just to get attention.
Matthew, she's only a baby.
Yeah, and she's managed to come between our lives completely. I mean, I'm trying to be patient, Carmel, but I can't take much more of this hassle.
Look, I got home as soon as I could. So where was Junior during this?
Don't know, don't care. Playing with the traffic with any luck.
Matthew, I trusted you to look after him.
After a few choice words about what his father was going to do to me when he turned up, he took himself off. And if you think I'm going to scour the streets looking for him, you're wrong. He'll come home when he's hungry or he won't. Either way, not my problem.
I don't believe this. I thought I could leave you in charge. Is this the best you can do? You know the kind of pressure that I've been under. Right, I'm going over to my mum's.
What?
Poor lad, that's where he probably is now. I would have thought you would have understood what he was going through better than anybody else. I've listened to you going on long enough about what a miserable childhood you had. You expect people to feel sorry for you, though, all right?
Watch it.
Going on and on about how your mother rejected you. Don't you think he feels the same way?
I don't care what he feels like. He's coming between us and you can't even see it.
Don't be silly.
He's a scheming little con man, just like Darren.
You're just jealous because I'm not giving you every bit of my attention.
I don't get any time at all. Your family come first every time. I don't even get a look in.
How could you say that to me after all that I've been through for you?
Yeah, but I didn't marry them. I married you, and I married you because I thought you were strong and capable. It's a laugh, innit? Look at you. You're a disorganised mess that can't even control a delinquent kid.
And I thought I was marrying a man, not a sulky boy. Are you really so inadequate you have to take it out on a child?
I got the perfect place for an all-night game. Here. Yeah. Shall we say about 10 o'clock? No, we're not working the cabs tonight. Family illness. We had to close up shop. I'll call you back, Jacko. Hello.
What's happening? Where's Ali?
How should I know? You won't be angry when you see the profit we've made.
How long have you been back? He's gone to her. He must have gone to her.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I hate him. I hate him. I wish he was dead.
Calm down. What's the matter?
Nothing. He's just been sleeping with that dirty gal Donna. That's
No. Come on, calm down.
She came into the gav last night and boasted about it.
Oh, come on, Sue. You know what a liar she is.
No, it was all true. There was times, there was dates, there were places, and they all fitted. It's not that. It's just that I've been trying to make things right between us, you know. I knew there was somebody else.
You were just imagining it.
But why her? Doing it well, like her. I don't understand it. How can he even bring himself to touch her? He's got me. I gave him a beautiful baby, Mehmet. Why is he doing this to me? I don't
Come on, he's not. He's not. Come on.
All right, Lars.
All right, girls?
Yeah. Well, I'm really beginning to feel myself again. I think it was you and Venice that jolted me out of it. Jack must have thought we'd gone mad. He's always done what he's wanted, Dad, so if he wants me, he'll get in touch, and if he don't, I'll please.
Come on, darling. Have a glass of water. Come
You know, what's wrong with me anyway? I mean, am I so ugly?
Of course you're not.
You'd rather go with a junkie like that. He'd do it with anybody.
He didn't.
I've got a good body. I used to be quite beautiful once, didn't I?
You are.
You used to fancy me when we first got married, didn't you? I could tell you were looking at me sometimes. I never said anything, but I could feel it, you know. I'm sorry, Mehmet.
It's all right, darling. It's all right. Come on. Come on. Let's go out. Come on. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. It's all right.
Hey! Yok bir şey sana! Bu! Bir dakika! Yok bir şey! Yok bir şey! Ha! Bir şey be ya! Gel delirme! Delirme! Ali dinle! Ali dinle! Dinle! Yok bir şey! Gel! Sakin ol! Yok bir şey! Allah! Yok bir şey! Orası bu yemin al! Bir şey! Yok bir şey! Gel! Yok bir şey! Dinle! Yok! Yok bir şey! Yok bir şey! Yok! Yok bir şey! Gel buraya! Gel buraya! Yok bir şey! Gel! Kendine gel! Bakma! Sakin ol! Yapma Ali! Taş! Kendine! Ali! Gel buraya!